if people aren't prepared to use their own brain cells and ask the questions, literally, there was 5 people in the Fact Freaks Live asking him questions about fundamental accusations that had been made, and he just refused to answer them and then blocked them because he thought everybody that asked a question about it was me. But it's actually genuine people wanting to ask questions because there's so many stories going round and there's so many lies going round. People want to go and ask him because he's the source of information, but he just blocks and mutes them. Multiple people asked him where the confirmation of the statement to the court came from. He wouldn't give it. There's fundamental questions that he gets asked that he just won't answer, and that's because he can't answer them because he doesn't have them. Full stop. The only evidence he's got is what he's posted. The rest of it's opinions. None of it else. And he won't answer the questions when people ask him. Why isn't the statement that was apparently read to the court on the bottom of that email that he got sent? Why didn't the court clerk read it out? Why didn't the court clerk read out the statement on the phone to him? Why isn't that statement on the bottom of that email when it was supposed to be public knowledge? He admitted himself the court case was public court, so it was open knowledge. So why was that information not available? Why doesn't he have that? Why won't he confirm where that source came from? Why won't he confirm any of his legitimate sources? I know the information in the email is true. I don't know whether the email is accurate because I don't know whether courts do that. But yes, the actual title of my charges, that's accurate. Circumstances and what happened isn't. That's what they've made up to suit their narrative. And nobody's able or prepared to show any bit of evidence or source to corroborate what they're claiming. But I've provided evidence to support what I've claimed. I've provided court documents to prove. No, I don't think they are allowed to do it, but he had the correct information, so I'm not arguing with the title of the charges. The title of the charges are the same.
Marcel, I'm hungry.
But the actual circumstances of the offence are not. The title of your charge is not what you actually did. The title of your charge can cover multiple of offences. It depends on what they charge you with. But they make wild claims like I abused babies and abused animals, but there's no information about that whatsoever. They claim there's evidence online, but there's no newspaper articles. There is no documents. There's no nothing. There's no nothing. Literally, if you take away that email from the court and the documents that I have posted, there is literally no evidence online to support any of the claims that they're claiming. Nothing, anywhere. You can't use the UK database as a legitimate source because they have the wrong documents. You've seen a court document titling the name of my offence, nothing more. Where's the court document showing that statement made to the judge? Confirming the level and the gravity of the charges. Where was that statement? Where's that court document that shows that? There isn't one. There isn't one because it didn't happen. That's fictional. Feisty admitted she made that statement and sent it to that website. That website has got the wrong date of birth, wrong information. They admitted that they source it from newspaper articles. Well, where's the original source that they got it from then? Because that's public knowledge. That never disappears. If it was in a newspaper, you'd be able to find it. So where is it? Where is it? Where's the supporting documents to go with anything that anybody's claimed other than the actual title of my offences? There isn't any.
That's fine. Thank you.
They all make wild claims that I'm not allowed to see my kids when I've proved I'm allowed to by court order. I've proved that. I proved it. I've proved there's no further offences since 2015 except drug charges, which isn't relevant offending behaviour. I've proved that. Yet people claim there's more offences, yet they will sit there and go, we've shown your charge sheet, but then 2 minutes later claim that I've got more charges, or charges that aren't listed on there. They claim that I've been done for grooming, for sexual assault on people, like more things that I've done. Well, I haven't, because it's not on my charge sheet. They claim that they know the context of the offence that I did, when they don't, because nobody knows it, because it isn't public knowledge. It isn't anywhere, and it wasn't broadcast, and you're not allowed to get that information in disclosure. But when anybody asks for this piece of information, any bit of evidence that they've got to support these allegations that they're claiming, they don't have. They just don't have. They just don't have it. They just don't have it because they just won't because they'd post it if they had it. They keep skirting around the questions. They keep skirting around all of the people that ask them. They think it's all me. Oh, because you've asked that question, you've got to be Holly. Well, you're wrong. There's actually people out there that have got their own brains that are asking questions, and you're just not prepared to show it because you've got nothing. You've got nothing. And that's the crazy thing. If you had it, you'd have posted it. Everything else is hearsay. Everything else you post is hearsay. Because you would have posted the documents otherwise, and you haven't. I provided the documents to support what I've said. Where are the documents to support all these other massive charges that I've been convicted of? All these other offences that I've done? These further things that have prevented me from going off the register? All the things that have recalled me? Where is all the evidence for all of this? Where is the newspaper articles that they've supposedly got this evidence from? Go find it for yourselves. Go on. Go and find it for yourselves. Step away from TikTok, Tattle, Facebook, YouTube that aren't sources. Go to Google and go to any newspaper. It was at Leeds Crown Court. Go to the local newspaper articles and see if you can find anything related to my offence on that date. Go to the court website itself and see if you can't, because there is nothing. There is nothing. There's no substantial evidence anywhere online relating to me. It's all second-hand or third-party information or hearsay based on a little bit of factual information that's been out there. So if you want to be a sheep and follow the crowd and listen to people's opinions rather than actually going and Googling it yourself and asking the question, hang on, if it was that bad, why come it's not in the newspapers? Why come it's not been reported? How come it was only highlighted in 2024?
Thanks, Joy. That's a good idea.
I could do it. What is it?
Well, my secretary's going to be out for a couple of weeks. She's having one of her boobs reduced.
Look at all these fake funny accounts.
I can be a secretary.
Well, I don't know if it's your kind of thing because it involves a lot of
Like,
being normal.
do you really think any of you bother me? Look, with your 13 followers, you're all fake accounts. Just go away.
Well, it's my new beeper. Apologists need a beeper.
Is it like for dinosaur emergency? Help! Come quick! They're still extinct.
Oh, it's when Carol was in the labor. She can get me.
If you don't want to ask the questions for yourself, then that's on you. That's on you. If you want to blindly believe somebody that's throwing around accusations without finding any evidence for yourself, then that's on you. That's on you. Not on me, that's on you.
How young is young Ethan? Young?
Our age?
When we were...
Okay, he's a senior in college.
Whoa. And this man-child has no problem with how old you are?
No, of course not. It's not even an issue. I told him I was 22. Oh, I can't pass for 22? Well, maybe 25, 26. I am 26. There you go.
Evening, Susan.
Can you hear that? Yeah?
They're all fake bots accounts. They're no ones. It's because they realise they can't report me because I'm not doing anything wrong, and I've got no videos on my profile to report me for at the moment, so they can try and get this account banned. But my other account will be back soon. I've already appealed it, because they've already appealed and accepted the videos were no violation, so all the reports on the videos that people made have come back of no violation. So that's what counted towards my third strike. So once they've checked that, which I've spoken to them about, it'll be gone. No evidence was given from the court apart from the title of my charges. That's it. No evidence, no statement, none of this bullshit that people have made up. Yes, it's true. Where was the statement that the court supported it? Yes, I've taken my videos down so people don't report them. Because if they can't report them, then they can't be done. I don't disagree with the court statement that states the list of my charges, but what I'm disputing is the bullshit that people claim that they know the circumstances about it. I'm disputing the statement that apparently was made to the court that they were the worst gravity pictures possible when that was never made. Where's the evidence for that? Because surely that would have been on the document from the court. The email and the phone call that Fact Freak made, surely that would have been on there, because if that was the truth, surely the Fact Freak would have posted that. Why would he have not? Evil Queen don't even know me, so she's another person that's making an opinion. Making an opinion. Opinions mean nothing without evidence. The only evidence that's out there is the title of my convictions. Nothing more. Nothing more. No newspapers, no nothing. So go hunt, go fish. Step away from the forums and the shit websites, the trolling sites and the social media, and go and look for yourself. See if there's anything you can find about me. Anything.
This is it. Oh my God, it's baby time, baby time. Relax.
Evil Queen had no evidence. She doesn't even know me. Shut up.
Andre is not here. Third time today. Yes, I am sure. No, sir, I do not perform those kind of services. Services? Yeah, you want 55 jumbo. Yeah. That's right. That's right. Jumbo with a U, sir. No, believe me, you don't want me. Judging by his number, I'd be a huge disappointment. All right, bye-bye. Hey, how was the first day?
Oh, excellent. Everyone was so nice.
See, it pays to know the man who wears my shoes. Me.
No, I didn't tell anybody that I knew you.
Why not?
Well, because, they don't like you.
What?
I thought you knew that.
No.
You're entitled to your opinion, Michelle, but you ain't gonna make me go.
Everyone. Except for, no, everyone.
What are you talking about?
Don't feel bad. They used to like you a lot. But then you got promoted, and, now you're all like Mr. Bossman. Mr. Big. Mr. Big. Bossman Big.
Why'd you block anybody that asks any questions, Fat Freak? Why, when anybody comes in your live and asks a legitimate question, do you block them and make out that it's me? You justify by blocking them and make out to everybody else that it's me. Oh, that must be Holly. That must be Holly. That's got to be Holly because they're asking a question. Yes, he does. I was sat in his live the whole time watching him block people. Somebody come up and he flat out blocked it, muted them because they asked the question, was there any evidence to support the statement to the court? Because why wasn't it on the email or on the phone call? Somebody flat out asked him that and he muted them because they automatically assumed it was me. Because you assume anybody that stands up and asks a question for themselves must be me. No, they're just not sheep following your narrative. They've seen discrepancies and they want to ask the questions. So why don't you answer them like the questions I've asked you? Where is your evidence other than the actual charge list? Where is the evidence for anything else you said? Where is the evidence for anything else? Where is the evidence for any of what you claim? Other than the title of my convictions. Nothing more. Because you played it on your live. You played it on your live. Everybody heard it. Yet they didn't read out that statement that was apparently made. Yet it was a public court, which you openly said, which is apparently how the UK database got the information. Not true. Again. Feisty posted that information, was already exposed, and they don't have the correct information, which they would have if they'd got it from a legitimate source, like you did. You had my date of birth right.
Yeah, I really like that.
But Feisty's not relevant at all. No, you know what I was convicted of, you don't know what I did. There's a difference. There's a difference, and what I did was 13 years ago. I don't deserve to be locked up. He's not good with the facts at all. Most of what he posts is opinion and derogatory comments about how people look and their gender and everything, which you can't do if you want to be an impartial person that exposes people. The only facts the facts have is the title of my convictions. Absolutely nothing else. Absolutely nothing else. He has no idea about the circumstances, not about what happened, not about the woman involved, where, how, what, why, none of it. Because the only thing he has is the title of my convictions, and the title of those convictions cover multiple offences. So when you're prepared to answer the questions that people are asking you, fat freak, like where are these statements, where's the newspapers, where's anything that you could substantiate that isn't the UK database or some form of social media, where is the evidence that you're where's the newspaper articles? If it was public knowledge, surely this gravity of offence would have been broadcast when they broadcast a hell of a lot less offence. I'm not disputing the phone call. They read out my list of my charges. I want to know where the statement apparently came that depicted the gravity of the images. The statement that was apparently made to the court of how bad the images were. Because there isn't any, and it didn't happen. That's why it wasn't on the phone call, and that's why it wasn't on the email, and that's why he won't respond to the people that ask the question. Because he can't answer it. Because he just can't answer it. I've asked him multiple times to post his sources, other than that phone call and the email, but he can't. But he can't. I didn't have the images, I deleted the images, they were recovered by forensic source.
That shouldn't change anything. I mean, what the hell does it matter how old we are?
Crack on. If you bump into me, you'll just walk the other way.
I have another one for you. I'm a little...
Like, absolutely crazy.
You're not a senior?
Oh, I'm a senior.
Absolutely crazy.
In high school.
I didn't have the images, they were sent to me without my consent or my knowledge. End of. And I deleted them immediately. No. I have told everybody, when they come with the evidence that they claim that they've got, I will let them engage with me in the box. But the fat freak will flat out not engage. He will not post anything relevant. He will not post any reports, newspaper articles, or nothing. The only thing he keeps beating about is the statements that I've posted and the phone call from the court. Nothing else. He hasn't addressed the accusations of baby abuse or animal abuse or women abuse or domestic abuse or grooming. He hasn't addressed any of those, yet they're claims that he's made. He hasn't addressed the question that people ask, where's that statement come from, because we haven't seen it anywhere and we can't find any newspapers about it. But he won't ask the questions. He just won't answer the questions because he's got no answers.
You see, with shiny guys named Chad.
Conviction doesn't mean you know what I did. The police report does not say that at all. Where's your evidence for that? Where is your evidence for that? Where is it? Because nobody can produce anything, and it would have been on that statement that the court sent to the fat freak, and it would have been on the phone call. So where is it? Where is it? Absolute bullshit, when Feisty openly admitted that she sent it to her. I posted everything that's legitimate. Where's the information that backs up everything else these people are claiming? You can't call somebody a baby rapist with no evidence. You just can't. You can't call somebody a groomer with no evidence or convictions. You can't accuse somebody of raping dogs with no evidence or convictions. I did not have images. They were sent to me without my consent, and then they were deleted and removed. Proven in court. Proven in court. No, he needs to prove himself. I've provided evidence. I've provided evidence to support what I've claimed. The only thing he's provided is that document from the court. I want him to provide the proof of where the rest of these allegations have come from. You're claiming I'm all these things, then you fucking post it, you coward fat prick.
You know what?
You think I'm shook by you? No, what I'm shook by is that people sit there and listen to the bullshit that come out your mouth and don't question when you won't respond to relevant questions, when you won't provide the evidence you claim that you've got. You won't provide the proof of where you get your sources. You're a fucking lying predatory idiot, mate. Notice everybody that's in your life are all females. You are a predator, mate. You use people to try and get off on it. You've got to, because there's no other reason. Because what I did was 13 years ago, you fucking melt with no further offending behaviour. You're making it worse to suit your fucking story with no facts whatsoever. You can't sit there and go, oh, because you had an image on your phone, that makes you a child groomer and you've been convicted of child sexual abuse. You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that. Fucking idiot. Yes, it was drug charges in 2021, you fucking prat. Completely unrelated offences. Jesus Christ. No, Fact Freak has the charge sheet that I've posted, you fucking cretins. You seem to forget that the only bits of hard evidence that people are posting is stuff that I've posted myself. Fucking idiots. Goodbye. Jesus.